begin? YouTube, this video is not made for kids. I make videos about movies and shows that kids like, but my channel is not directed towards kids, it's a news channel, so thank you. Hey everyone, welcome to Filmtastic. Today we've got some brand new information for the Tiana series in a live stream by Josie Sherry, who is like the showrunner director of the show. And she answered so many questions, so it's going to be a decent length video actually, because there's tons of answers, tons of questions, and I thought I was going to get straight into it. So yeah, we've got a ton more information to share today, and I'm surprised we have this so close to our last channel video, but if we're making progress, that's great. I also think this is a good sign for the show, so let's go and dive in. So basically in the live stream, Josie Sherry was asked about a bunch of questions to do with Tiana. Basically it was what she was mostly asked about. And she was asked about the animation style, and she said it's basically 3D animation, but it's 2D inspired. So it's meant to feel like it could be set in the same world as the first movie, but they do indeed use 3D animation. So that could be interesting, and I think this was semi-confirmed before at D23, but it's interesting to see her confirm it here as well. And yeah, I'm struggling to envision Tiana as like a 3D character, but I think it's going to work really well. She said it's inspired by the Paperman animation, that's sure. So yeah, fingers crossed it's going to look awesome. She also said that we'll get a lot of cute moments between Tiana and Naveen because she is a romantic herself, and I'm so here for this. These guys need some awesome development. Now these guys are actually not frogs. I want to see these guys being all cute to each other. I want to see it all. She also confirmed they kind of have a plan for a possible season 2 and 3, and that Madonia will be prominently more featured later throughout the show. So she has like an overall plan for the show, which is super exciting. And if things go well, we could be getting 3 seasons, but she says she's planned up to 2 seasons, so we'll see how that goes. But that is also really cool. She also confirms that Tiana will be getting some new black hairstyles for the show, and that we'll see some more of Tiana's palace, aka her restaurant, in the show, like the kitchen and, you know, the musicians and their days in the restaurant and stuff. Like, we're just going to see how the day-to-day life of her restaurant runs. She's going to be super cool, and it's something that is explored a bit in the books, but not too much in the actual movie, so it is really cool. She was also asked when she thinks the show will come out. She can't confirm because, you know, Disney hasn't announced themselves, but she says she hopes that the show will come out in 2025, but like I said, she can't confirm. Let's all hope that as well with her, because I've been waiting for this show for like a decade, it feels at this point. Not actually a decade, but it feels like a decade. So I hope she's right, because I really want to see it, okay? She also reconfirms Anika Nolly Rose is returning to voice Tiana, which is super awesome, and that we'll see some of Tiana's new home in the show as well, which has been explored a bit in the Tiana's Bar Adventure. We see a glimpse of her new manor sort of thing, manor home, and they're going to explore that further within the show. Well, as in we're going to see her, you know, wake up, see her bedroom and stuff, you know, normal house stuff. And we're also going to find out a lot more about Naveen as a character, and they're going to explore him and his relationship with his brother and his family more in the show. And she says she's also hoping to explore more of Madonia in the show, but series 1 is going to be focused primarily on New Orleans, which is pretty awesome. She also confirms the songs and music sound awesome, but she cannot announce the composer yet. So yeah, Josie Sherry can only share a certain amount, but at least we're getting some things from her, which is really awesome. It definitely sounds like things have evolved through the production though, because I think originally it was meant to be set in Madonia, so obviously things have changed a bit and it's more centered around a restaurant now, at least in season 1. We could still get the original show pitch by season 3 if we get to that point. She also confirmed that Tiana will be human for the entire show, which is what we all kind of assumed and hoped for, so it's great she's reconfirming that, which is awesome. No more froggy things. And she also says Naveen's going to get some great character development, and that he, quote, "He love him some Tiana, and that's not going to change." So I love that. She's so like a romantic, and I love that from her. They also worked with Eric Goldberg to get Lewis to look like his 2D self in this show, because obviously it's going to be like a 3D style, so they did work with the character animator for Lewis. They also worked with Mark Henn as well for Tiana to make sure they look as close to their 2D counterparts as possible. And Nicola Rose has also already seen animation and loves it, so that comes straight from Joseph's mouth. So yeah, that seems like a positive sign. Like I said, the animation will take a lot to get used to, but I think knowing going in it's going to like be different will kind of make me ease out of that stress about I'm gonna change it because I already will know before I watch the show. So I'm comforting towards the idea of it having different animation. She also says in the live stream too that Tiana and Naveen sing a song together, but it's not specifically a duet, but it could happen throughout the duration of the show. Because, like I said, it does seem like they're planning multiple seasons. In fact, she said in the live stream they're planning multiple seasons, so it would make sense that maybe it's something later on. But I would personally love it if they could, have a duet season one. But yeah, she basically says kind of wait and see on that one. But they do sing in a song together, and I love that. She said she's already heard the opening song for the show already. It's already been recorded and everything. And Anika's already heard demos of all the songs in the show as well. And she also confirmed that Jennifer Lewis is coming back as Mama Udi and has already recorded lines in the show for that character as well, which is so awesome. Absolutely love that. And I think that is actually um, the final part that we were confirmed about, which is a Mama Udi. There's also a lot of talk about a Mardi Gras in the comment section, and Josie was also discussing about that she might do another live stream in February because Disney has some more Tiana stuff planned in that month. So we'll see how things go. If things go to plan my way this year, I would love it if they would start promoting the show in February or March around Mardi Gras, or at least announce it or quote unquote re-announce it again and with a new release date. I think that would be amazing because this show really needs to be brought back in the public eye. And I think if they do want to do a 2025 release date, even if it's right at the end of the year, they do need to start at least announcing that it's indeed still a thing, which it seems like it very much is, at least from what Josie Sherry said. And like I said, this is all that that I've summarised from her live stream. Unfortunately, you can't go back and rewatch her live stream because she doesn't like put it as like a post or anything. But I can assure you, this is all the information I managed to get out of it. If you guys are a Tiana series fan and you want to know as much information as possible, I've written down an entire list, and that's the list that's kind of trying to go through there. Obviously, not in complete fluidity, because it's all kind of bullet pointed, but yeah, there's a lot of information there, and a lot of big reveals and things we haven't even heard from Disney yet. So I'm just glad there seems to be tons of movement going on here. She said she was going back to like these animation studios in the start of the year in January to kind of go back and kind of finish post production on the first season and write some more of the second season. So it just sounds like they're physically moving forward with this. It's just they just don't seem to be promoting it yet. But I'm really hoping 2025 is the year. I know it wasn't at D23, but if it is like a lower scale TV show type thing, they might not be advertised. They're probably not going to advertise it in like a big way compared to their movies. So I don't kind of expect that sort of advertisement anyway. But I don't know. Anyways, that's all I have for you all. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!